Hi, lovely tarot tribe. It's Ethany, and they say good things come in small packages. And it's actually been a while since I have done a Lenormand unboxing. And today I have the Sawyer's Lenormand by the very talented Jamie Sawyer from the Sawyer's Path Tarot. I am very excited. So I got this delightful goodness from Jamie. We love sending each other our stuff. So as always, I'm going to swap over cameras and we're going to explore this beautiful deck. I already know it's stunning because I love Jamie's style, and I've also seen a number of the cards, let's face it, drooled over a number of the cards on social media and seeing other people's accounts, but I haven't seen them up close and personal all the way through. So this is going to be a first impressions video as well. So let's go swap this camera, roll that other one, and have a look at the deck together. Okay, so now we're going to go through the Sawyer's Lenormand or Lenormand. It's been a hot second since I've done a Lenormand deck. This is by the very talented Jamie Sawyer, who has gifted the world with the Sawyer's Path Tarot. And if you saw my video wrap up of Northwest Tarot Symposium for 2019, she also made me a set of tarot tiles. Girl. So this is the Lenormand deck. Now, for those of you who this is the first time you have seen a Lenormand deck or a Lenormand deck, this is a very different system. This is a different system of cartomancy. So it has its own rules. I say learn them, love them, break them. You know, use your decks however you like. But it does have its own system. It's predominantly used for more fortune telling than anything else. It's very direct. It's very like, I will tell you what is going on. And I love it. So the Lenormand is a smaller, usually smaller deck, smaller size. It's usually a poker size card because the whole deck is used in a grand tableau, which is painting the whole picture for the reading. So they're smaller, so you have room on the table, and this just glides, this finish. So that's the back. Now, I know there's going to be another printing of this deck, so for those of you who are watching this and are like, she hasn't got any left on her site, they are coming back. I did ask Jamie before I did this video, and I'm also hoping to work with Jamie next year to get inked. I know I might be getting 2 tattoos. I've been thinking about them for years. It's about time. So let's go through the rider. I love Jamie's artwork. I'm not going to lie. It is, I mean, anyone who's watched my video of her Sawyer's Path, the Sawyer's Path Tarot is still on my working altar. I should probably do a video. If you're interested in seeing what decks are in my working space, let me know and I'll show you. It's been on my list for a while. So the rider, it's got black borders, as you can see, the clover. Now the one thing that I notice is missing on here are the playing card references. So every Lenormand card has an accompanying playing card, and we haven't got those associations on here, but that's okay. Ship, so just if you need them on your Lenormand deck, this is, they're not on this one, the ship. So like the rider is news. They do have a number of keywords. This doesn't, the deck doesn't come with a guidebook or anything. It's just a little deck. I would recommend, you know, Rana George's or Caitlin Matthews have got great books on the Lenormand. The house, if you want to learn the system. And I do have a bunch of videos on my channel for run-throughs of readings. Tree. Like that's health, and they all have their own meanings. Clouds, so you can see here with the clouds, there is a lighter cloud and a rainier cloud, and depending on where the cards are in the layout in association with other cards depends on how the reading is read. You activate a significator card. You know, there's a whole bunch of draws. Snake. It's a really fascinating, fun system to work with. I'm looking forward to getting back into it with the Divination Day that's coming up with Reader Studio. Coffin. I use my Prince Lenormand Oracle quite a bit. Bouquet. But this will be going up on the working space. Scythe. And if you're looking at these images, this is the first time you have ever seen a Lenormand deck, and you're looking at the images and you're like, it's like a very, I don't want to say basic because it's not, but this symbol, the main symbol, is meant to be the focal point of the card. So in a lot of decks, a lot of oracle decks, a lot of tarot decks, you know, we can get lost in these beautiful landscapes, whereas the Lenormand, you're meant to be focusing on the symbols, and that's why they're front and center and the most important thing in the cards, because that's what you're looking at. Again, the symbols, where they're sitting, who they're sitting next to, what's above them, below them, the furthest away. Oh, I love this iteration of the child, because it could be any child. That is so great, Jamie. I love that interpretation of the child. Love it. Or fox. One of my favorite cards. A sly fox that will do anything for its family. More the bear. Panda. Don't see a lot of pandas in Lenormand decks, so I'm loving that. Star. It's such a gorgeous deck. Stork. I'm very attracted to bright, shiny things. I am like a magpie. So the fact that this is such a bright deck, and then they're, oh, puppy. And these black borders really make it pop. I love the tower. So like, for example, one of the stark differences between the Lenormand and the tarot is the tower. So the tower in the tarot is a sudden change, a revelation. It can be a disaster. It can be something that shakes up your world and leaves you going, what the holy heck just happened? Whereas the tower in the Lenormand is really about like long-term planning, getting a good vantage point and seeing what's ahead, systems, and trying to find the word, the things that we are involved in, institutions like schools and church and medical institutions and things like that. Not just medical institutions, but like the healthcare system, etc. Garden. So yeah, very different to like the burn and fall of the tarot in the tarot. Tower in the tarot. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. Tongue twister, tarot. See, I can't even say it. Mountains, so obstacles, blocking, crossroads, choice, direction. Hecate, whenever I see a crossroads, it's immediate Hecate. Mice. It's like little things going missing, the little things, poverty, pests even, the heart, the lock and key. So it is a really fun system. The ring, gorgeous. I want that ring immediately on my finger. You imagine you got hit by that. People tell me about this one, they're like, that would hurt. I'm like, yes, it would. That would hurt too. The book, the beautiful moon, the lovely moon cycles, the letter, gorgeous henned hand there. Whoop. The gentleman, okay, again, loving it. And now we can see the connection to the child. So in the Lenormand, you have the man, woman, lady, lord, whatever, depending on sort of like the place in the world and the time, because this is a French system. And it's usually been like a white woman and a white man. In my deck, I've got 2 women, 2 men, and a person card. I do love how this is these beautiful elk and deer lady. So it's like, don't matter. But I did include a person card in mine because I was like, well, not everyone identifies with the gender. Lily. But they're beautiful, those sun. And again, if you're working with this system, just to go back to that, you don't always have to activate the lady, lord, the man, the woman, the person. You know, it depends on what you're looking at, you know, what you want to do. If you're looking at, you know, love matters, you may activate the significator of the heart. If you want to know if you're going to get engaged, you may look at the ring. If you want to look at your health, you may look at the trees. You know, if you want news, it may be the rider. If you want, like, look at the key. If you want to know when something is going to be revealed, you may use the key. It's really this, again, oh, the fish. I love the fish. This is wealth and prosperity. So it's a really, again, I keep saying, it's a really fun system, but it really is. The anchor. And then the cross. And there are 36 cards in a traditional Lenormand, and this is a very cool, very traditional Lenormand. I think I saw Jamie's Lenormand tiles before I saw her tarot tiles, and I was like, so anyway, so this is, and then I was like, you do tarot ones? So this is the Sawyer's Lenormand. I will pop a link in the description below for where you can find all of Jamie's beautiful, beautiful decks. I'm jealous for anyone who lives close enough to her to go get tattooed with her. It shuffles beautifully. It's meant to be, like I said, this size, so it's perfect. And thank you so much for watching, and go show Jamie, our very talented friend Jamie, some love.